know what you're doing. Move till you're losing control. Oh, put up your glass for a toast now. Let's make it last till the sundown. Tell them we made it, you know. Oh, tonight we gonna make it loud. Let's get up, let's get way too wild. They cannot take away from ya. What's inside, see it shine on ya. You shine like diamond. You keep it bright, keep on burning like a fire. You light me up, or you light me like a lighter. Feels like this could be something, yeah. Let's celebrate like the new year. Dance like you know what you're doing. Move till you're losing control. Oh, put up your glass for a toast now. Let's make it last till the sundown. Tell them we made it, you know. But I'm praying harder. We went far, but we going farther.
I can fall and lose it all, but I don't mind tonight. Everything is nothing now. I'm taking back my life. 'Cause you make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on, never fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your light and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. Let me be, just go away. I'll leave in this mess. You've done your part, you broke my heart. I'll leave with no regrets. You make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on, never fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your light and your pain makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. You try to take the best of me. Nothing you will do will stop this fire. You try to break what's left of me. You don't know what pain is till we're done. I'm moving on as I'm fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your lies and your pain makes me wanna scream.
And here we are. Welcome to a Monday night, a scary episode here at Studio 67. It's a frightening night here. Just having no Klomp here because we know he's going to be tuning in from Toronto. He's watching from TO. Austin,
well, there is
filling
one
in.
Klomp here.
That's right. It's still KINZ and KLOMP
I'm
tonight.
back again.
Yeah, Austin filling in for his dad. You're the wingman.
Always.
And again, we were just joking that your dad's OCD will be kicking in at some point. I know Terry's probably telling him to stay away from the show.
Yeah, I know tonight, the moment I get home, he's just going to call me, not even going to ask how I'm doing. He's just going to point out one problem we had on the show. And
That's
never going to hear the end
Well,
of
look
it.
at that. The lighting looks good. We've got spooky guests here in our studio. Again, Halloween just around the corner. Hard to believe we've blinked. Summer has come and gone. We're now hollowing out the pumpkins, getting set again for the 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House. And we've got Frankenstein in studio, and we've got Spooky Crystal hanging out here in the studio chair. And again, if you've never been to 395 Toke Street for Halloween, this is a must on the list. Right, Austin?
It is. Oh, I've been to the house about a couple years ago. Okay, that mask always spooks me. He stares at me.
Frankenstein is terrifying here at Studio 67 tonight. But, of course, Frankenstein, always a pleasure having you on the show. And, again, the 5th annual, you must be getting set for the weekend coming up. He's not one for much for words there.
Never is.
Never is. We wanted to mention we've got little Jaylyn hanging out. She's going to be one of the spooky clowns in this year's theme. Now, themes we are going to find. Do we find out who is under that mask? Frankenstein's mask?
I think we should leave it in suspense till the end.
Yeah, he might break out in a sweat if that mask stays on here. But should we do the unveiling? Do we see who is under Frankenstein's mask? Of course, the one, the only.
Let's do it.
Marc Lacroix. He's gonna pull that off. There he is. Marc, welcome.
It must be
Thank you.
hot in that
It
mask.
is warm in there. It's
Very warm.
it's nice in there, but it's warm for sure. Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it very
Hey,
much. Appreciate
a pleasure. Again, this is it's becoming a yearly tradition. We've been at this 3 years now. Our 3rd year, showcasing your Toke Street Haunted House. The 5th is getting set for obviously Halloween, but you've got a sneak peek coming up on Saturday. 7 to 10. First of all, for those watching, if you've never been to 395 Toke, take us back to year 1, Marc, and how this all started.
Yeah, we started back in 2019. This is the 5th year we're going to be doing it. It's been great every year. It's been getting bigger and bigger every single year. We went from the first 600 people on the first night that we did it to realizing we had to do 2 nights, which is great, and jumped to 1,300 people, and then 1,500 people, and then last year we had just shy of 1,600 people come through.
Wow,
Yeah.
1,600 people,
Large
which
number.
is phenomenal. And again, admission is, a non-perishable food donation or a monetary donation for the Porcupine Food Bank. Now, why the Porcupine Food Bank?
It's just a great cause that somehow gets pushed back a little bit, and it's the food bank's just a great cause. A lot of people that need it use it, and if you can use it, all the power for you guys to use it. Raising just over 2,000 pounds of food just last year alone.
Wow.
Just over 6,100 pounds of food in the 4 years we've done it so far. That feeds a lot of people.
Feeds
Absolutely.
a lot
Large
of people.
quantity.
We were doing the math there. 1,500 plus have benefited from your non-perishables from the Porcupine Food Bank, which is a lot of people. If you can imagine 1,500 people rummaging through the average kitchen, your fridge tonight, the cupboards would be bare. And again, I'm pretty sure you get thumbs up every year from the Porcupine Food Bank.
Absolutely. They, once we get in there, it's just a little bit after Thanksgiving, so they're a little bit bare. They're a little bit low on food, so we show up at a perfect time. And all the volunteers out there are fantastic, helping us out too.
And for dropping off your donations, you get candy. I know. Do you give away treats before people go through the haunted maze? I want to call it.
That's our ringmaster Crystal, who gives out all of those treats at the start. We have all kinds of treats for the little kids, and we even have treats for the kids that try to get in and can't make it through because it is pretty scary.
Well, that's what someone was asking tonight. Now, it is designed to scare, so if your little ones are going to be terrified, probably not the haunted house for them.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the other haunted houses that go on in town as well, right? There's the one on Chestnut Crescent and Diane Crescent. There's the other ones as well, plus ours on Toke Street. Ours is scary. We do encourage everybody to come through, give it a try. If you're too scared, that's okay. We'll make fun of you, we'll poke fun at you, but come on out and give it a try. We have volunteers that are in there as well that are 10, 11 years old. We have kids that come through that are 10 years old, 11 years old that go through and make it through no problem. We have some 20-year-olds that turn around screaming and running away, so it's been great.
That's it. And one of those screaming people was KLOMP. I do believe he's run through screaming every single year. He'll be terrified again this year. You're going to scare the hair off his head. This is his first haunted house at Toke Street with a full head of hair. And speaking of your dad, Austin, look at that comment up there. Show looks good. Nice table set up and good.
We actually got the table centered this time.
We centered it.
We're gonna have to hear us complaining.
Austin was here, helped me out, KLOMP at 2 o'clock.
yeah, all day, 9 to 5.
He's looking for a raise from good old Pops there in TO. Maybe you need to bring back something.
I know the speaking of the haunted house, the one part that creeped on my dad, I believe it was last year, is when you guys had the little jigsaw were running around on the bicycle. Yeah. That really creeped me out, but it was really cool.
And it was Jigsaw played by Jay Lynn.
Was it? Yeah.
In previous haunted house years.
Last year it was.
Last year was. Yeah, the year before we had Al Loyer doing it for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a couple years in a row, and this year you'll have to come in to find out.
Well. Here's the thing. Driving by 395 Toke, I swear you must start this at the end of August because September, the construction, like you drive by the day before you even start construction, there's nothing there, and then I drove by the next day, it's like boom, the masterpiece is back up there. You must have a great supporting cast of crew and helpers that help you get this up every single Halloween.
Yeah, we have a full team of people that help us out getting this done. We start at the end of September. It's 6-7 weeks of actual prep work and planning and building. There's a couple weeks before that we actually do some planning and some recruiting of some volunteers. We use a lot of the volunteers, friends, family, high school students that pick up their volunteer hours as well from TH Ontario. We have a couple hockey players from the hockey team, the actual Lacroix Realtors hockey team that actually come out and give us a hand as well. We have lots of sponsors this year as well. Evans, Braganola, and Sullivan, huge sponsorship to buy some decorations and some props. First Class Construction, Aaron and John over at that team there helped us build the structure this year, get our roof on. They spent a couple days in there. And they're always texting and calling, seeing how things are going. So Typo Press Printing did a lot of our signage this year. They set up a huge picture sign at the front, so when you're coming by, you're stopping in line, you can stop by and take your selfies, your photographs with the hashtag of Toke Street Haunted House. Timmins Home Improvement Center on Wilson was great too. We ended up running out of building materials and wood. They were fantastic. When we ran out, we gave them a call. Next day, they had a truck ready to go. They brought us some extra wood to help finish off because we made it a little bit bigger this year. So kudos to them for sure. And Lucian's Transportation is actually donating a bus for the weekend so we can fill up the bus full of donations for the Porcupine Food Bank.
Wow. Isn't that something pretty cool? And again, they say there's no I in team, but you've got quite the supporting cast of helpers that do provide all the hours. And again, it doesn't take a few hours. You're saying multiple hours. I guess 7 weeks of construction time. Like, where do you hide all this between Halloween? Is it in the back shed there, Mark?
No, most of it's in my bedroom, just kind of propped up. No, I'm just kidding. I have a garage in the back that has a sub-garage that a lot of the materials are in there. In my basement, we have a storage room in the basement where all the decorations go as well. But a lot of it's still stored at the house. looking for alternative storage somehow for maybe the roof this year. But yeah, it takes up a lot of room. Absolutely does.
It sure does.
bet
And
it does.
again, the city benefits from this every year. People mark it off in the calendar saying, this is probably one of the best, not knocking any of the other haunted houses. But you definitely put a lot of thought and, effort into this every year. And again, this year's theme, if you can tell by Jaylyn in the back there and Crystal joining us here tonight, it is clown themed. Who comes up with the themes?
Collectively, actually. This one here, I believe, was it Stéphane Loyer that gave us the clown theme this year?
Might have been.
Might have been absolutely him, maybe his wife Natalie. They probably gave us the clown theme. We wanted to do something a little bit different. We've done a movie style theme. We've done a zombie theme, which was great. So this year here going into clowns. I mean, clowns are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be your friend. But they're creepy, and that's what we're going to do.
Creepy, creepy, creepy. And again, if you want to get scared, Halloween night, 7 to 10. And of course, on Saturday, this is where the haunted house will be, putting on the test feelers for Halloween. Saturday night?
Yeah, so Saturday night is from 7 to 10 p.m. We do get lots of people. There are lineups that start building
I think a lot
early.
is an understatement. I think last year it took us at least half an hour to get to the start.
Yeah.
So when you wait that long, you never want to get to the front to say, hey, I'm backing out.
So yeah, so definitely. I mean, Saturday is going to be a little bit busier than the Tuesday. So plan ahead if you're planning on going through. There's going to be lineups. There's going to be some waiting time, but it's definitely worth it. Every comment we've had over the past couple of years have been, if you're stuck in the back of the line, it takes some time, but 100% worth it. 100% worth it.
100% worth it. And again, 1,500 pounds of food, or 1,500 people have been benefited through the 4 annual, the 4 years of the haunted houses. 5th annual coming up here. Do you see the rest of the street taking on, joining, forces and maybe stringing more houses along in this, or have you been asked?
I would love to have the 4 or 5 houses around us group together and make one huge one. I don't think it's going to be possible. Our lineups do build fairly long down Toke Street and around the corner. But it's great to see that we've helped bring the community back together in that section of town in the Hill District where it used to be darker during Halloween, but once we started doing this, there's always kids and people and families, and it's beautiful to see. It really is.
And again, seeing all the banners on the hedges, you've got some great marketing for this year's, haunted house. And it's funny that you're a realtor. You could probably sell this house, to someone out there, right? There's always a buyer, even for haunted houses.
Absolutely. In this market here, I can sell any house.
You can sell any house, any house. Now, for those, let's say, who, maybe can't make it to the haunted house but still want to make donations, can they drop them off before Saturday and Halloween?
Yeah, absolutely. I already have a donation section set up at the front of the house at 395 Toke Street. If you can't make it the Saturday night or the Tuesday Halloween night, come on by at any time to bring those donations. Send me a text, an email, a phone call. Let us know you're coming. If no one's around, we do have a table set up ready to go. Put it on there. We'll make sure we bring it to the food bank because 100% of the donations, either food, monetary, or anything, goes to the Porcupine Food Bank.
Goes to the Porcupine Food Bank. And for those just tuning in right now, the donations, monetary donations, what are your totals up to this year's haunted house?
For monetary donations, just shy of 3,000 over the last 4 years.
Wow. So
Yeah,
again,
which is
that all contributes to the 1,500 pounds of food.
Yeah,
Or pardon me, the 6,100 pounds, 1,500 plus people that has benefited the food bank.
That's right. That's right. That's right. 6,100 pounds of food, just over $3,000 in monetary donations, and let's see if we can beat it this year.
See if you can fill up that bus from Lucian again. All the helpers, providing the space for your goods. Again, what would be a magical total if you could see something happen this year?
Always want to see growth. Always want to see it getting better, right? Last year over 2,000 pounds, which is 2 tons of food. I'd love to see it get to 2,500 pounds of food, maybe even $2,000 or matched that amount. Would be great to bring, and they appreciate it so much. So anything we can do, absolutely.
All right, Austin,
I have a
are you
question.
getting ready for this one?
I have a question. So if people want to volunteer for next year,
Yep.
because they need to get their hours in, how do they get in touch with you to maybe set up a possible?
Yeah, so you call, you text, you Facebook message me, you email me, you get a hold of me. We don't take every volunteer that comes in because we do have a lot of people that come in and ask to be part of it. We meet with the people. We meet if it's a younger person, if it's someone a little bit younger, we meet with their parents as well. We want people that are going to come in, be responsible and be ready to go and enjoy and do it for the right reasons, not just to get their hours and finish their hours, but we're looking for those people who are looking to do more. That's what we're looking for.
And again, for those who do volunteer, they probably have to put in the pre-haunted house hours. I'm sure you go through people demonstrating the haunted house to make sure people are in the right spots and scare scenes. Make sure where you scared Klomp last year. Make sure that someone's going to have the jump. The jump scare scenes again this year.
We definitely got him a few times last year, and we're going to get him again. I hope you're listening because we're going to get you again.
Yeah, he's watching from Toronto. He's watching. He
Good.
said everything is good. His OCD is there's something going to be bugging him somewhere.
Something. He's going to find that one minute detail.
The minute detail. But we should mention tonight's show, anybody who comments, who says, hey, hello, or anybody who has already made a comment has a chance tonight to win a Fun Zone from Midtown Bowl, $10 to the arcade, and 2 free rounds of bowling. So someone's going to win that package tonight.
Yeah.
Speaking of commenting, I actually want to see if anybody has been to the haunted house in the last 5 years, correct?
4 years done. This is
4
the
years
fifth.
previous.
In the last 4 years, I want people to comment and tell us their best experience they've ever had.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's what I want to see.
Well, here from years previous, my favorite scene was the year you had the saw scene hooked
that
up
was a
at
good one.
the end. And again, you couldn't have a better garage for that.
It's pretty well set up. For
Hiding
sure.
below.
With,
That was great.
With our clown theme this year, we've decided to do maybe some kind of circus, maybe some kind of animals come out, maybe some kind of something to create that little final ending to it as well. So it should be pretty great to see.
I really hope to see some famous horror clowns in there, such as Pennywise and Art the Clown.
Art the Clown?
I think that's his name. The one
From the Terrifier.
Yeah, the Terrifier.
The Terrifier might make an appearance.
That would be awesome. to see. That's my
Any
favorite
other
one.
Reveals without giving too much away?
Reveals. It's a 3.5 minute walk.
Oh, wow.
That you will regret for the first 3 minutes until you're out and feel good, and then regret again.
So a lot of jump scare scenes, definitely coming. I know it was it Friday the 13th? Was it Jason greeting us in the electric chair when we first got in there?
I think it was Jason.
It was Jason last year, the year before. The year before was Jason.
Okay.
What was last year?
Last year it was Monique Levike. She was.
Last year was Jason then.
Okay, so
Yeah,
last year
absolutely.
was Jason.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
year.
because I remember walking out. He was he was following me, and I don't know why, but I did not look back, and I just kept walking. I was not looking
Kept on
back.
going.
I seen how those movies go. No.
Absolutely.
But, you are the talk of Tibbins. And again, we were talking about this before tonight's show, Mark. The other haunted houses are showing a sign of respect. I know the Brimstone Mansion, he's doing his test run on Sunday, which I thought was pretty cool, knowing that you're having your test run on Saturday. So there is respect in the haunted house world.
Yeah, no, they do a great job as well. So, I mean, if you like this haunted house stuff, try to get to all of them for sure. I mean, they do great things. We do great things. So it's the opportunity to get to everybody's is better that way. So you're not rushing between one and the other, knowing that they get lineups and we get lineups as well. So, I mean, there's 3 bigger ones in town, and I mean, if I can encourage anybody else in town to start planning for next year and see if we can create some kind of competition to see who can have
Some
the biggest,
competition.
baddest ones. That'd be great.
And
Absolutely.
really, at the end of it, all the haunted houses are all donating or collecting donations for the local food bank. So really, at the end, it's a win-win situation for the food banks here in our city, and helping out the less fortunate. And again, if you're looking for the scare factor this year, 395 Toke Street is where you need to be. I'm pretty sure you've driven by wondering what's going on at Marc Lacroix and Crystal's Place. Well, this is definitely the one of the scarier nights that you want to be a part of. I know people who comment on social media stating that forget the trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating's nice, but for the adults, they go and hit all those haunted houses, and that's the night of fun.
Absolutely. Hey, we'll welcome every adult. We'll welcome every children, everybody that wants to come in. As long as you're ready to be scared, come on in.
Come on in. All right. Any parting words there, Marcus, before we let you go? Because we understand you've got more setup to do before this weekend's big scare.
It's definitely a huge event. There's definitely lots of people. We definitely want everybody to come through and enjoy it. We ask that everybody comes in and makes their donations for the food bank and enjoy the experience. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring everybody with you. Take lots of pictures and make sure to enjoy coming. That's what I'd love to see.
Now, do you encourage videos or people posting videos of inside the haunted house, or do you say, hey, just no teasers?
You can take your pictures before. We have a little photo booth set up. You can take your pictures after. You can take your videos before. Hashtag Toke Street Haunted House. But no cameras, no cell phones, no
videos.
Flashlights. No videos while you're going through the haunted house to keep that magic for everybody to see.
All right, spoken like a true haunted house realtor here in this city. Again, 395 Toke Street, Austin.
I got a question.
Okay.
Sorry, so I can't remember, but have you guys ever done a ring scene like with the girl from The Ring and the TV?
We did actually. My oldest daughter. Who's at Ottawa University this year with her friends who are also at Ottawa University with her.
Wow.
We created the well and the TV ring scene with I don't know what her name is. I want to call her a white witch that comes crawling out from it.
Yeah, I don't know
so
her name. But.
Definitely a creep factor to it. And in a haunted house, there's a couple kinds of scares. There's creep scares and jump scares.
Yeah.
And you're going to get all of them.
That's great. That's great. Excited to see what it's about this year.
That's it. The pooping your shorts on the scale of 1 to 10. It's going to be a high number this year. And again, you always seem to be raising the bar, Mark and Crystal, and your supporting cast. It's amazing. You think there's a few people helping you out there. You say you have 31 volunteers that are going to be inside scare. So there's 31 scare points inside this haunted house.
To be fair, they're not all jump scares that are coming out, but yeah, we have 31 volunteers that are volunteering for both nights. Some are helping out in the front with food donations, some are helping out in the back, some are making sure that the traffic is flowing, some are inside there to make sure that you guys are safe, some are in there to make sure that you guys are screaming and potentially peeing your pants.
All right, and that's what you hope for. Every year you try to raise that bar to get that extra scream. And again, everybody's still talking about last year's. Hard to believe we're staring down at this year's. And again, the 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House. We had Mark and Crystal and Jaylyn and the spooky clowns. We had Frankenstein who joined us here. Now, are you going to be dressed as Frankenstein in the haunted house, or do you have another costume in mind?
Oh, I have another costume in mind. Absolutely. I'm going to make sure I'm going to be something else so you guys don't recognize me in there.
Sounds like a plan. Well, again, we thank you for coming in. And again, we know you've got lots of prep between now and Saturday. Again, 7 to 10. Saturday night, again, Halloween night, 7 to 10. 395 Toke Street for the 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House. And again, bring your monetary donations and food donations, non-perishables for the Porcupine Food Bank. Any parting words there, Mark?
No, just looking forward to seeing everybody there.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Again, Ronnie, we're going to take a quick break. Thank our sponsors, including the Toke Street Haunted House, the 5th annual, again, with Marc Lacroix, a big supporter of our show. We're a big supporter of this haunted house. We want you to go. Again, 7 to 10 Saturday night, and again, 7 to 10 on Tuesday, Halloween night. It's going to be a spooktacular event. And again, the Porcupine Food Bank is going to benefit.
Awesome.
All right.
Always.
We'll be back after this with a chance to win Midtown Bowl. We've got 2 bowling passes and, of course, a $10 Fun Zone arcade provided by Nat over at Midtown. All right, Ronnie, let's fire the sponsor reel. Moon's Exotic Animals and Supplies. Watch for the newest exotic pet store opening soon in the basement of the 101 Mall. Follow their Facebook page for their grand opening details. And the 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House gets set for Halloween at 395 Toke Street. This is going to happen this Saturday, in fact, for a sneak peek, 7 to 10 p.m. And, of course, Halloween night, 7 to 10. Admission is a non-perishable food item or monetary donation to the Porcupine Food Bank. And Frank now rents bins at Rubino's Petrocan in the 8, 15, and 30-yard bin size. Perfect for your next reno job. Call Frank now for your quote, 705-288-8027. And check out the Nano brand at Bella's Boutique, one of the hottest kids' fashionable brands, now online at bellasboutique.ca. Or stop in and browse Holly's selection at 75 Pine Street, South Timmins, or call 705-288-2352. And the Storm gets set for a Thursday night battle against the visiting Hearst Lumberjacks. 7 o'clock, we'll cram the Igloo at the Just Jordan Arena. Get your tickets now, and we'll see you there. It's still time to get a float in for the upcoming Santa Claus Parade, November 18th at 6 p.m. in your downtown. To put a float in, contact the BIA today, 705-264-8733. The deadline to register is this Friday. And Ritual Studio Tattoos is gearing up for a Halloween flash event this Saturday from 1 to 6 p.m. Stop in for the free choice tattoos for $130 or the mystery capsule for $80. Loot bags will be provided by Radical Gardens and Just Because. Hope you can join the fun at Ritual Studio Tattoos this Saturday at 184 3rd Avenue. And boost your business and win free promotion of your business with Gerona's Board & Kelly Lawyers with Week 17. Will you be this week's winner? We'll post the winners this Friday. And Canadian Tire Timmins now have new auto service hours for you, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7, and they're now open on Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Book your appointments now online at CanadianTire.ca. And for scratch-made, flame-fired pizza, Neapolitan style, you go to Sparks Pizza, located at 206 3rd Avenue in your downtown. Also tag a business in our post for Sparks Up Your Lunch contest. Winners announced every Thursday with the winning lunch delivered to your office every Friday. It's still time to get a ticket for the NOE's upcoming Halloween bashes this Saturday, 1 to 3 for the kids, and Saturday night, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. for the adults. Both parties at the Dante Club. Tickets available at Elfie's and Wicked Stuff. And for investments and life insurance plans or goals, you go to Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Services, located 239 Wilson Avenue, or call Sebastian today, 705-264-4395. And DAP Cleaning Solutions, they've got some October openings this week for your carpet cleaning, strip, and wax jobs for your commercial units. Call Andrew N. for your free quote, 705-465-3500. Buying or selling? Contact Albert Seal today at Royal LePage and have him seal your deal. 705-465-3493. And for the best freeze-dried treats and the biggest selection in the north, you go to Sweet Freeze in Timmins, located at Bella's Boutique, 75 Pine Street, South Timmins. Shop the tasty selection with Paul Doyen now, online at sweetfreeze.ca. Book your next bingo night this week and bring home the loot from Jackpot City Gaming. Stop in and play today at 251 First Avenue. And DARE classes are back in session with DARE Timmins at the Timmins Public Library. To inquire, visit the DARE Timmins Facebook page. And on the big screen this week, 5 Nights at Freddy's, Killers of the Flower Moon, and Taylor Swift's Eras Tour. Tickets and showtimes at imaginecinemas.com. And the Porcupine Gold Kings play 3 times this week. Wednesday night against the Timmins Flyers at 8 at the MAC. And then on Friday, they play twice, 12:30 against those same Timmins Flyers at the Plex. And then 8 o'clock Friday night back at the barn against the new Lisker Lions. And for amazing hunting merch, you go to Amanda Lynn Mayhew's Facebook page and click the link to That Hunting Girl. And how about the PMHA putting out an important announcement this week for no cell phones or non-players allowed in the dressing rooms all season. In Midtown Bowl, they've got something for everyone. Book your Christmas and staff parties now, 705-267 877-3500. And do you have hair thinning questions? Ask Louise LaFont today at Look 140 because she can fix it. Call 705-267-7566 or go see her 1427 Gatineau Boulevard. And do you need tires but have no money? Well, Masters Tire Timmins, they have a don't pay for 90 days policy in effect. Call now for your tire swap, 705-915-3745, or go see them at 440 Algonquin Boulevard across from Hollinger Park. And become a Cash Calendar sponsor with the Timmins Majors. Ron Holmes looking for you today to sponsor the calendar. Contact Ron Holmes and the Timmins Majors through their Facebook page. And we are back. Austin.
We are back,
Yes.
and they are gone.
Yes,
To
they
work on
are.
the haunted house.
Working on the haunted
to
house
prep
and
it, make
the
sure it's great.
last-minute preparations. Again, 31 volunteers helping out the 5th
That's great.
Street annual Toke Street Haunted House.
That's amazing on how
amazing.
many people want to, give people that scare and enjoyment
People love
experience.
Halloween. Yeah,
Yeah,
people
that's
love
true.
Halloween. And, it's a good time. And again, if you haven't been, make sure you put it onto your Halloween trick-or-treat wish list. Again, 395 Toke Street is where you need to be with Marc Lacroix and his 31 volunteers, his spooky cast there.
The Saturday
on
and
Toke
Tuesday.
Street. Yeah, and again, helping out the Porcupine Food Bank at the same time. Wanted to mention, we were watching our sponsor reel, and again, we thank each and every one of our amazing sponsors. Without them, this show does not fly. Again, the PMHA, they've got their Poinsettia campaign happening right now.
What's that about?
You go buy poinsettias from the players and the PMHA and the Porcupine Gold Kings, and of course, the money goes right back to the team. So if you're looking for poinsettias, the Poinsettia campaign has kicked off officially this week. More details on that coming up in What's Up in the Community.
Oh, that's
On Thursday.
Thursday. And what's up in the community with Mark Kingsman himself?
That's right, in the flesh. That's one of
flesh.
the sneak teases. Also coming up on Thursday's edition, don't know if you know, one of our amazing sponsors this week, Ritual Tattoo Studios. Ritual Studios is putting on a flash event on Saturday, 1 to 6, just down the street here on 3rd. And again, it is a theme that they will unveil on Saturday. So if you've ever been down for tattoos, in fact, they're in the studio tomorrow with us.
Yes, that's right. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, Ritual Studio Tattoos. Again, they have a flash event. And again, I don't know if we'll unveil what the flash event will be, but
That'd
it
be
is
cool.
themed. And again, they'll unveil it on Saturday. It is a pretty cool theme. We know, but of course, we're not going to
Is it
spoil
happening Saturday?
It's Saturday, 1 to 6.
So that's great. So
at
you have
Ritual
the flash
Studio
event,
Tattoos.
flash theme event, Saturday from 1 to 6. And then on that same day from 7 to 10, we have the Toke Street Haunted
Toke
House.
Street Haunted House. There's lots happening in this city. And again, what's up in the community? If you tune in every Thursday, usually around 9 a.m., we'll
You'll
get
know
you,
all
we'll get
about
you
it.
up to speed. And another amazing sponsor of ours, Masters Tire Timmins. When you saw the banner come up from Reginder and Crew, you said that's where you got your tires.
Yep, that's where I got mine started with winter tires. It was great.
And,
Great
the
customer service. Didn't have to worry about payments for 90 days.
90 days. So again, you can go in there with pocket lint and walk out with tires. And again, they make your vehicle, peace of mind there, safe and sound.
Yeah, you get the tires. They change it if you want the tires right away. They change it for you on the spot if they have it. So you go in with empty pockets and you come out with 4 new winter tires on your vehicle.
And again, you've got the benefit of time. Usually, when it comes down to tires, it's time and money. Well, they help you with the time because if you can't get to them, they've got their mobile service.
Yep, that's true.
And if you can't pay, they give you the benefit of 90 days to make that first payment. And speaking of Reginder and Crew, Masters Tire Timmins, we're going to be hanging out tomorrow afternoon, doing a quick live from their kiosk at the Timmins Square.
That should be exciting. We'll learn more information on all
that's
the
it.
deals, promotions, and what they do.
That's it. So what else is happening with good old Austin Klomp? Since the last time you were in this studio,
Not
you were
much.
driving your dad nuts with his OCD. Apparently the mug, Joanne said, wasn't centered. Joanne, are we making it worse? Here, we'll put it over here. There we go. But lots of fun filling in for your
much.
pops.
A little announcement. If you live in South Porcupine, or porcupine, or you are there tonight, we did get a boil water advisory, meaning do not drink the tap water. They said it'll be safe after midnight. So they said boil the water before you use it.
Before you use the water. As someone's just tuning in now, they just brushed their teeth hearing this. Probably freaking out now. Hopefully it's not too bad, but of course that's why they put the boil water advisories in place.
Yeah.
For
well,
a
if you
precautionary
don't drink
measure.
it, you should still be good. It's highly not recommended to let the water go anywhere near you. But if you don't drink it and you just brush your teeth with it, you should be good. It's not like you're going to turn into a radioactive human before Halloween.
And if you're not drinking the tap water, just dive into Porcupine Lake. You'll come out glowing green that way too.
Yeah.
Saw someone someone was out windsurfing earlier in the summer. I'm like, did someone not tell that person about Porcupine?
Oh yeah, people I don't know why, but people always they do activities in the Porcupine Lake, even though it's highly not recommended.
I'm on shore. Don't fall in. Don't fall in. Hopefully
it
you're
is
wearing a
definitely
wetsuit.
not the cleanest
That's
lake there is.
No. But all kidding aside, yes, that is a serious topic there. The boil water advisory in effect for Porcupine and South Porcupine for tonight. And you said till midnight.
That's what my dad informed me.
All right.
Today,
so your
yeah.
dad's not supposed to be watching the show. His OCD has him watching from Toronto tonight. But
yeah, but there's nothing he can do about it until he's gonna come in Wednesday and just change everything up, point out all the faults, all the
everything else. But it is good if you have pets. Make sure you boil the waters, and of course, you don't want to be giving your pets that water either.
Yeah. So if you boil the water, leave it in the refrigerator, let it cool for a few hours, then give it to your pets.
Give it to your pets that way. Safe and sound. And I notice you're wearing your dad gave you the memo. You're wearing the Storm.
No,
hoodie.
he didn't actually. I just went in the laundry room, decided what to wear. I seen this. It's comfy. I'm like, well, it's a nice sweater. I have
It is a nice
to
sweater.
admit, so I'm like,
and of course, the newest team to the Junior A squad in the NOJHL, of course, the Iroquois Falls Storm. We're proud partners with the Storm all season long. And again, coming off a bit of a shellacking with the Powassan Voodoos on Sunday, 9-2 loss, but they're going to be back at it again Thursday night at the Just Jordan Arena. And again, if you haven't been to a Storm game, a couple of incentives and arm-twisting reasons to go. The lightning shot. Your dad has the chance to do this every first intermission. Someone has a chance to shoot for the loot, which is now at $490.
Wow.
For someone on Thursday night's game. So that's where it starts. So chances are it will be over $500 for someone to sink the puck.
yeah. So do you guys just pick a random player, or do you have to purchase?
There's a purchase. You got to purchase a ticket up in Section 3. And again, we do the draw at the end of the period, and someone has a chance to shoot for the loot.
How long are the periods at those games? Is it
20
minutes?
Yeah. 20
and
minutes
it's a
stop time.
20-minute intermission?
About 15 minutes.
15
for the
minute
intermission. So you've got the lightning shot that happens at the end of the first period. You've got your chuck-a-puck that starts at the end of the second period intermission.
What's a chuck-a-puck?
Chuck-a-puck is where you toss your pucks. Again, $3 per puck, and the closest to the center ice blue dot wins the loot.
Oh.
And again, the chuck-a-puck winner was Maddie McComb, I want to say. Maddie McComb. Yeah, Maddie picked up $121.50 on Sunday's game. Put a big smile on her. And again, if you're watching our blast today, photos posted on our Facebook page, you'll see Maddie there. Excited to win. And again, the in-arena fan experience with the Storm and us having some fun is definitely worth the drive to the Falls. Have you been yet to a game yet?
No, I have not.
Gotta go.
I know my dad keeps telling me, but I don't know. I don't know why I don't want to go, but he keeps telling me, do you want to come help me with the Storm game? I'm like, I don't feel like working.
Oh, come on.
No,
it's not working. You know what? It's one of those jobs where, giving away free popcorn, which we do, and drinks, fans in the stands. We give away gift certificates to the bargain shop up there. George Kirkman providing a lot of passes every single game, and of course, lots of fun. 50-50 chance. Don't forget to buy your tickets. It was Christy Gig who won the jackpot Sunday, $670.
Yeah, wow. What's a hockey game without a 50-50 draft?
And
you know?
again, it's
Speaking of hockey, my dad will be at the Ottawa Senators game tomorrow.
And who are they playing?
The Buffalo Sabres. It's the first hockey game that Hudson will ever
Hudson's going to the rink too. And
Yeah.
we'll definitely see who's going to win. Now, on paper, Ottawa should be all over the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah.
But your dad's luck. Every time he goes
Oh,
to the
I
Canadian
know.
Tire Center,
They
I don't think
always
he's seen a
blow
win.
it. It was funny. We went one year, me and him. It was the Penguins versus Sens game. Both of our teams playing each other, and the Penguins were up 5-1, and all the fans started leaving. It was the third period, and there was about 10 minutes left. All the fans started leaving, and then the Senators started coming back. So we see the fans re-entering, but they ended up losing. They left, came back. They thought there was hope, and they still left disappointed.
That's
it was
it.
the funniest thing I've witnessed.
That's how you can tell the diehard fans at any sporting event. The ones that leave after the first period, the ones that don't show up till the middle of the second or third, you can always tell the non-fan. Diehard fans, Klomp's going to be in his seat. Your dad's going to be in his seat.
The whole game.
Yeah, right through. And again, it's we were down there last November. We saw one of the Sens games, and again, he brought his luck. They didn't score. I don't. Did we get shut out? I think so. I watched that game. It's not too often I watch a game outside of a Leaf game, but your dad dragged me to one of those Sens games. It was against Philadelphia. That's when it's funny. Claude Giroux, who was playing against the Sens, now plays with the Sens.
Yeah, they picked up Giroux. That was a big pickup for them.
And they are playing some good hockey, so maybe your dad will see a win tomorrow. I know he'll be
Finally.
posting, pics and videos from that game. So watch our KINZ and KLOMP Facebook page for all those details. So anything else you want to add?
Not much. Not much going on.
Nothing going on.
In the KLOMP Junior life.
Like your dog sitting right now for your dad.
Yeah.
You've got Ranger, Rookie. Are they okay
Oh,
while you're
they're
on this
fine.
show? Or are you going to go back to a ripped up couch,
No.
destroyed coffee table?
No, Ranger. I leave Ranger was terrible. Ranger is like an old man. He'll just find a spot and just sleep the whole day. He'll go in the backyard, run out for 10 minutes, and come in, pass right out. As Rookie,
Good pets.
Rookie is the very energetic one. They have long nails. They're big dogs, and Rookie. Every time I go, he always tries to jump on me. Almost knocks me over.
They're big horses.
Yeah.
Great Danes. That's why they call them Great Danes. They are great.
Yeah.
In size.
They are huge.
And you're doing a great dog sitting, for your pops there.
Yeah.
And Terry, well, they're down in Toronto today, and then they're into Ottawa tomorrow, and then they're back. Fingers crossed. No flights will get canceled this time. They'll be back just in time for Thursday's show. If not,
I'm pretty sure he'll be here for a Wednesday show.
Well, Wednesday show.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm only watching the dogs till Wednesday. I'm pretty sure he said he would be back Wednesday night.
Okay, so hopefully he's going to be back on Wednesday night show, and then on Thursday we're back at the Just Jordan Arena. We're going to be at the game, and the Storm take on the Hearst Lumberjacks. And just wanted to throw out a quick note. It was the Iroquois Falls First Responders Day back on Sunday. Everybody came to the rink for their firefighter T-shirts.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were giving away firefighter T-shirts. All the hardworking first responders honored at the ceremonial puck drop before Sunday's game, which was pretty nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ronnie, what's going on in the comments? Everyone's saying you're slacking? Huh?
His mouse turned off.
Fire!
Ronnie, those comments are yesterday's. What comments are you firing?
It took Ronnie 3 to 5 business days to put up the
scroll
comments.
back. That's it. He's going way back.
Ronnie, when my dad comes back, fired.
Oh, there's
Aiden will
Mike
be
Blick. Hey,
taking your
Mike.
job.
Big fan of Mike. Always love when Mike tunes in.
All right, is it time
community
to
living.
give
What's that?
away?
Yeah, let's give away some
Giveaway
prizes.
times.
Again, Ronnie, let's see if you can do this. Fire up the wheel of winning. And again, if you've commented tonight, you have a chance to win 2 free rounds of bowling.
65 entries.
And again,
Good
a
luck to all.
$10 Midtown Bowl Fun Zone Pass, again, provided by Nat over at Midtown Bowl. So let's fire it away, Ronnie. Who is going to win? Where it stops, no one knows. And the winner is... suspense. Leo Saint Germain.
Leo Saint Germain.
So congratulations, Leo. We'll get in touch with you, and we'll get these dropped off in your mailbox either later tonight or tomorrow. So we'll fire you a message after tonight's show.
Yeah, congratulations. Leo, you had 2 free games and a $10 game card.
That's it. 2 hours of bowling, or, Leo can take a friend or a better half with him, or he can just go and use, he goes twice, and then he can spend $10 in the arcade.
There you go, Sal.
It's a fun night.
Like a fun night.
Again, if you haven't been to the arcade at Midtown Bowl, you are missing out, so congratulations to Leo. Thanks again to Marc Lacroix and the 5th Street annual Toke Street Haunted House and his crew of spooky characters. We had Crystal. They were dressed in clown gear. Again, the theme for this year's, if you love clowns, Halloween, nothing gets any more spookier than a clown.
I really hope they
dressed
have
up in Halloween.
Art the Clown in there.
You think the Terrifier? I'm thinking maybe the Terrifier will be making an appearance.
Well, he's one of my favorite horror. I'm not a fan of clowns, but he's one of my favorite horror clowns. They've done the movie great.
Yeah, your dad likes that Terrifier. Apparently, one of the scenes there when the original Terrifier came out, people ran out of the theater. That's how gory that.
It was definitely. I know the scene. I could see why people thought it was gore.
Or they pull out the scissors. That's all we'll say.
If you don't like gore, do not watch the Terrifier.
They make it
movies.
very realistic.
Yeah, because I'm a fan of gore in the movies, but even a scene in Terrifier 2 got me like, oh, that's like I even felt the pain myself. But great movie. They even had it on a low budget. Believe it or not, they made the movie off of the first one off of fans.
Yeah, it was fan donations.
Then they made the second one
a GoFundMe.
off the money they made from the first. They actually made quite a bit.
And now they're zillionaires. And the funny story is, KLOMP knew, I do believe, one of the creators of the Terrifier used to message him all the time. Now he's this big superstar there. We don't get our messages read anymore.
Yeah, he's a big superstar.
Right.
But that just goes to show a low budget film. They had like what, $100,000?
$100,000 to make the first one, yeah.
And it was still an amazing movie, great gore, great suspense, great thrill, great everything. That just goes to a low budget film that's very great. But yet, if you look at the newer AAA titles, Hollywood, some of them are just slacking. You know.
But it is a good one if you're looking for a spooky movie. The Terrifier is a good one to watch. And again, thanks to Marc Lacroix, again, the 5th Street, 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House getting set for Saturday, 395 Toke Street, 7 to 10 p.m. And then on Halloween night, again, 7 to 10 p.m. And admission is a non-perishable food donation or a monetary donation for the Porcupine Food Bank. And we'll be there for a sneak peek. And again, if you go, take your pictures outside of the haunted house, and again, no spoilers for anybody.
No spoilers. They advise, and we also advise that when you experience it, you can talk about it, but don't spoil it for anybody that's going to want to talk about it after you've all experienced it, because they work very hard for it.
They do.
And it's and it would suck if it just got spoiled just like that. They were very hard for everyone to have a nice scare on Halloween. I wish I had that when I was growing up.
Right.
When I was growing up, the best thing there was a guy on Park Street. He forget the address, but a guy on Park Street near the traffic lights. He had like one of the best decorations there. I think you actually walk down the driveway into the garage, and he had a nice setup. That was the best thing that I had. Yeah. And now it's evolving. Nice haunted houses. There's what, 4 this year?
Yeah.
4?
There's 4 decent ones, probably even more. And again, go out there and experience them all, and go check out Marc Lacroix and 395 Toke Street.
Oh, yes.
And again,
highly recommend it.
That's it. And again, the Haunted Brimstone Mansion is another one. There's ones on Diane Crescent, a few other hot spots in the city as well. But always a lot of fun around Halloween. But again, we thank Mark and Crystal and Jay Lynn, who joined us on the studio. And again, you want to see his 31 volunteers, his spooky cast, well, go to the 5th annual Toke Street Haunted House, Saturday and for next Tuesday, Halloween. All right, Austin. Pleasure. Like always. And again,
likewise.
And your
I'll
dad's
be
going to
back
be watching.
tomorrow.
You're back tomorrow night. Yes, we've got Ritual Studio Tattoos in the studio, 67, talking about their Flash event, which is happening. It's a themed event, and again, they won't reveal it until Saturday, but it's again happening 1 to 6 at Ritual Studio Tattoos, just down the street on 3rd here. Just
just down the street.
couple blocks away from us here, from Studio 67.
Amazing.
So we'll talk to them and find out maybe if they'll reveal the theme for Saturday. But it says they gave us the shush sign, tight-lipped until Saturday, 1 to 6. But if you're in the market for a tattoo, tomorrow's show is probably a good show to watch.
Yeah, definitely. If you're all about the tattoos, tune in tomorrow. Ask any questions
they've got
you
some
may
Halloween deals going on Saturday from 1 to 6 as well. All a part of the Flash event. And again, so we're going to be chatting to those amazing tattoo artists on the show. And we'll hopefully see you here tomorrow night. You're going to be here tomorrow night,
I will be.
7 o'clock. Ronnie will be here tomorrow night. And again, congratulations, Leo St. Germain, our winner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
Thank you for tuning in with us. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, we don't hear that much criticism from my dad tonight.
We should be good. All right, Ronnie.
Well, we'll see.
I can fall and lose it all, but I don't mind tonight. Everything is nothing now. I'm taking back my life. 'Cause you make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on, never fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your light and your dream makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. Let me be, just go away. I'll leave with this mess. You've done your part, you broke my heart. I'll leave with no regrets. 'Cause you make me wanna do the things I would never do. I'm moving on, never fighting what's inside of me. I don't know if it's dream or reality. 'Cause your light and your dream makes me wanna scream. But I'm finding a way that will set me free. I'm so addicted to you. I'm so conflicted with you. Why can't you see that we're through? Better believe that it's true. I should have opened my eyes, seen through your ugly disguise. You were destined to be my greatest enemy. You try to take the best of me. Nothing